Hey there, I'm Emgris, I'm from Russia, and currently we are all stuck in a kind of really new situation. And I'm talking definitely about the virus, about the quarantine. And I know that in different countries, actually the situation is a bit different. And like in the USA, the quarantine is already there with the gyms, public places being closed and people sitting at home. Here in Moscow, the whole thing is just happening right now. And I decided to tell you what's going on here and how it is actually affecting people right here in Moscow and me personally. There is no general quarantine in Moscow right now, but a lot of companies actually do send their workers to work from home, and for a lot of people that's kind of a new thing and a new experience. And I can't say that it's exciting, but it's a new experience, and people do try new things and they do try new work routines. That's actually a good thing, I guess. But because they don't commute to work, public transport is really not crowded, and even Moscow Metro being pretty crowded throughout the whole day. Right now it's not crowded at all. You can see, I will insert the picture somewhere here. Usually there are lots of people at this time. People do tend to panic sometimes, and you can't right now find chicken in the grocery stores, some canned food, some buckwheat, and toilet paper. Why do they buy toilet paper? Do you have any ideas? Just can we discuss this in the comments, because I'm really interested why. Not all of the places are closed right now, so for example theaters, galleries and some museums, they are really closed, but for example gyms aren't. And in my gym, for example, they now don't allow more than 50 people inside the gym, and they also put hand sanitizers like everywhere and you can use them. Actually a lot of online services do provide some discounts for those who are staying at home, so you can get some free period, like 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month period, like lots of them. And that's kind of a good thing to just try out and test some of those services. Talking about online services, by the way, they do launch online bars now. Some of them are just webcams where you can just have a look at the bar and what's going on inside, but some of them are actually like conferences where you can make a call and just sit there and have a drink with some people online. That's kind of 21st century, I guess. In general, adults are trying to introduce new routine, to make some precautions and actually not to panic. Kids don't go to school. They actually have this kind of free attendance, so they can either go or not depending on their parents. But I've heard that some of them, big teenagers and having those psychology of a teenager, they tend to not do something that is too mainstream. And in this case, a mainstream thing is actually washing your hands and being precautious. And they don't do this. And it's kind of difficult to be a teenager, I guess. And while all those things are going on, we still do have a terrible market share crisis. We have problems with our national currency, and our president is staying for a lot of more years. But that's a completely different story. Have you got any questions about Russia? Leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will try to make more videos now. I do have new equipment. And see ya. Не выходи из комнаты, не совершай ошибку.